Alright, welcome. We're back in New Winchester once again, and because I've been absent for a year and a day, the Tackities are back in power. Not only that, but the development of a new Liberator class of locomotive is complete. The new engines have already been sighted in the skies, often in the company of the smaller Tackity scouts, which use them for refuel and resupply. What's going on here? You gather they're sluggish and heavy, much more resilient than their smaller cousins, the scouts. Don't get around the side of them unless you like being boiled like a sardine in a can. Boiled? Okay, so don't go to the side. Alright. So this is the Eleutheria episode. Yes, indeed it is. We're gonna supply up. We're gonna get a shit ton of stuff. We're going to, let's see, we still need to go to Caroline and Lustrum. And then we're heading for Hybris and the transit relay. So, well, very first stop is turn in support reports. And we'll be on our way. Alright, we're coming up on Caroline here. In the off screen, if you remember, the princess needed some like chorister bee parts. I forget exactly what part, but I got them. So now there's something to do with the princess here. What's this overgrown shrine? Let's contemplate the statue. While weighing briefly without terror. Thank goodness. Let's enter your foyer and write a port report. Sure, why not? And wait, hold on. Does the Deviless have anything to say? Ah, here we go. Have the Devils forge a ring for the princess. They'll forge a ring for the princess to borrow. All they need is the right souls, as in those of chorister bees. The Devils set to work the uncanny distillation of the ethereal insectoid souls, segueing into the mysteries of constructing stained glass with pure souls. The lead Devil interrogates the princess as she watches, impatient. This will be a loan, princess. The ring must be returned with interest. You understand this, yes? Yes, said the princess. I understand everything. That's part of what being a princess is about. With some trepidation, the Devils pass the perfect glass circle to her. She holds it up, abruptly enchanted by the swarm of souls circling around its interior. Well, that's a little ominous. Now that I'm leveled up, it might be easier to actually do stuff here. Visit the Garden of Insatiable Roses. Jeez, dude, gain a penance of excess. Wow, my heart skill is, I feel like, pretty decent, and yet, still not a great chance for this to succeed. So yeah, these penances are supposed to, like, purify your soul in some way. Let's try to gain a penance of enlightenment. What skill depends on that? Oh, I could cure my lightless soul. Sure. Perhaps you've fallen into habits. Perhaps you haven't stretched your imagination lately. There are, of course, still a number of other things wrong with your soul, at least as far as devils are concerned. But it's no longer lightless, fucking apparently. Let's gain a few penances of enlightenment. Pretty, easy to get. Okay. What else can we do here? Perform a ritual of purification to enable entrance to the Bell Garden. Yeah, okay. What's in the Bell Garden? A penance of deprivation. But my soul is not fermented, so I don't really need these, but let's try it anyway. What happens if you fail? Well, maybe we'll never find out because I'm amazing. Oh, we will find out. Well, maybe we won't. Shit. I could donate a mix of deprivation and ordeal to help this nurse. I need a penance of ordeal. Let's find out where we get penances of ordeals. The Stunted Grove. Alright. I need iron for that. Oh, I already have some of these apparently. I could cure my cold soul. Sure. Indifference to love can be corrected, but not easily. Warmth returned. Feeling creeps back, slowly at first. There are still a few flaws in your soul, but matters are improving. And I'm getting XP, dude. What does this guy want? Professional Penitent. What is this guy? I haven't talked to him yet. He's seated on a stool, eating from an enormous barrel of violet sorbet. There's enough to supply a carnival. His lips are blue. Or her lips are blue, sorry, her fingers are sticky. There are purple smears on her frock. Wasps are taking an interest in the side of her face. When you come over, she puts down her spoon long enough to greet you. I'm here on behalf of a viscountess who doesn't love her children. She's waiting back in London for me to deliver her penance. Wow. So... So the penance. What kind of penance am I trying to earn here? She collects penance for other people. That's oof. The penance of ordeal. The punishments here are particularly physical in nature. Yeah. Yeah, my chances still aren't great there. What about the checkerboard garden? You're getting a shift of perspective penance here. Pretty good chance. Let's try it. How many of these do I have? I have 3. Okay. Alright, I'll do the rest of this later. Because I want to keep going. Oh, right, I have to talk to the princess. What's the princess got to say? Wait, what? Did I miss something? What am I supposed to do with her now? She has certain ambitions. Oh, right, I still need to visit a crossroads in Eleutheria. Take an unlicensed chart with me. Okay. Okay. So... then I just need to visit Lustrum. And then I'm on my way to Hybris and then the relay. I haven't been to Hybris in a while. I think there was something to do there. And then Lustrum, I need to become a member of Parliament. I'm up for election. Very exciting stuff. Alright. Here's Lustrum. I haven't been here in a while, it just feels so out of the way. The mountain sings. Let's recruit some crew. Yeah, we're back up to a full complement. Very nice. Now let's see. What was I to do here? Red report, obviously. Ah, yes. Stand for Parliament in Lustrum. Oh, I succeed. The election's called. At least a few of the people bother going to the polls. The votes are in. A toothless prospector stamps his foot as the numbers are read out. With barely any more support, Melusine Murgatroyd flounces off to invent something capable of properly expressing her annoyance, though it soon turns into some kind of automatic tea stirrer. You wait for your name to be called out. Sure enough, the people choose well. To a smattering of applause from the handful of the public who bothered to show up and vote, you rise from your chair to take your destiny. Accept my role without any grace whatsoever. Push past the losers. Bask in the glory that is you. Oh my god. I have become a minister. I can now pass bills at Parliament. Sick, dude. Amazing. Alright, what else can we do here? Windward Company. How goes it? I'm turned away at the door. Oh, right, they still don't like me. Why do you not like me? I want to be your friend. Let's buy a round of drinks for the miners. What does this do for me? Let's listen to gossip about fucking geodes, dude. Okay. Let's go to the claim fields. Try to stake out a claim. Conditions are harsh. The mountain seems to fight your every step. Nope. That ain't gonna work. Alright, but I didn't really need it to work anyway. I don't really care. Okay. So, what, let's see. Can I buy some fuel and supplies? Yes, I can. I'm gonna get a bunch. A bunch. Because now we're going to Eleutheria by way of Hybris. So we're going up here to Hybris? Yeah, swinging around. See you guys when we get to Hybris. Yo, look! New tackety ship. Let's fuck it up. Tackety Liberator. Ow. Should I take out the scout first? Oh, I missed. They definitely look like they can take a hit. God. Oh my god, look at this fighting, it's so cool. Oh, what the fuck was that? This is so cool, you guys. No, get me out of the way! Fuck you, Liberator. Fuck you, everyone. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. Oops, I dodged into that. Very nice job, me. That thing looks like it's almost dead. Is it almost dead? Oh my god, yes. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say yes. Would you stop shooting at me? Stop it! Go fuck your ass. Yeah, okay. Got a lot of tackety nameplates here. Alright, let's see what we get from the big one. The tackety responds to London's dreadnoughts. Liberators are lumbering, jury-rigged war engines bulging with homemade fire belchers and second-hand weaponry. A large piece of the Liberator's hull survived the explosion. A conflagration rages within, undoubtedly fueled by a spillage from the fire belcher's tanks. So I've got a 66% chance to successfully plunder the stores. Nah, I'm not going to do that right now. Just reduce some terror. Seems like the safe thing to do. Now, are they still fighting over here? Sounds like they are. Where are you? Where are you? There's somebody. Ah, there we go. dodge into that real quick? These guys are not looking good. They're looking a little damaged. Ow. Oh, that thing's dead. And it's 2 down the drain. Very nice. Nice. Alright, I think this time I'm going to try it. Should I try it this time? Let's try it. Damn, failure. Oh, I lost 3 guys. Holy moly. I did gain some supplies, though. The fire continues to spread. Your boarding party splits up in order to recover as much as possible. Minutes later, you drag a sack of supplies back to your engine, crawling to find breathable air and avoid the worst of the murderous heat. The rest of your boarding party was not so lucky. Damn, dude. Alright, now, on to Hybris we go. Okay, here we are at Hybris. I haven't been here in forever. Now remember, we were on the trail of lost colonists, and we discovered something at the circus. This is the place where all the old people live. Alright, Hybris deserted. The colonists' houses are dark, and there's no sign of a soul about. The smithy is empty. No smoke comes from the Brendan's chimneys. The fretwork on the town hall remains unfinished. A bee laced with curling fronds flies by, its drone the only sound in Hybris. Well, should we take the prisoner's honey? That was the humiliated magician's advice. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means. You locate a comfortable armchair in the Brendan. I think that's like an inn. And pour yourself a small measure of the honey into a little teacup, after you've cleaned it of the mushrooms. The pernickety factor has refused to partake. I'll keep watch. Besides, I don't know where it's been. You dream of a revel in a forest, a real forest with trees and vines. Young men and women run through the trees, laughing and dancing, while serpents look on from the branches. A large woman serves you tea. A straight-backed officious lady invites you to play cricket. She's a mean batsman. They do not speak of former times. Their voices ring in your ears as you wake. I found the missing colonists in a honey dream, but that's not real. Huh. Do I report my findings to her, or do I conceal the truth? I forget who the pernickety factor is. Well, yeah, but I'm the kind of person who would narc on anybody, so let's tell her. She looks up from her tea when you wake. Didn't let it steep long enough, she sighs. Was the magician right? Her eyes widen as you begin your explanation. She sits in silence for a long while when you finish. So, the colonists made a bargain with the serpents behind the glass. I can't help but wonder if we're... She shakes her head. London looks after its servants. Should you need assistance in the future, I'll put in a word. She intends to remain on Hybris for a little longer yet, and will not be departing with you. The servants behind the glass. Okay. Once again, unexpectedly, the Wheel of Time has come up. In the Wheel of Time story, there are these alternate dimensions, and there are 2 of them of note. There's one where Vulpine people live, fox people, and one where serpent people live. This is eerily similar. Again, they must be drawing from, like, British mythology. So they're, yeah, serpents behind the glass. That's so cool. And it seems like, so the colonists went to some other realm, some other dimension. Very cool. So, it seems weird that that's like it, though, for Hybris, you know? There's just nothing here. Maybe there was some other way to do this? Some other outcome? But I'll be damned if I know what it is. Okay, now on to the relay. And a new area, Eleutheria, which I'm trying to remember if it's kind of the equal of London in terms of like enemy level, like difficulty scaling, that kind of thing, or if it's a little higher. Ow, piece of shit. This is not... Shut up! This thing sucks! Man, do I have to go, like, heal before I go there? You die, dude. I might go heal. I'm really low health right now. It's obnoxious. It's really far away, but I feel like I should. I don't want to enter there with super low health. Obviously, you guys are going to have to watch regardless. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to after I fight this guy, pretty sure. I don't just die. Or do I just go for it like a baller? I'm gonna go for it like a baller. And what I'm gonna do is, I know that I'll be able to repair in the central port, so I'm just gonna beeline that. That's gonna be the most interesting place in the area anyway. So, and that's where a lot of the plot hooks are taking me, so it makes sense to go there. Yeah, I discovered this before, but I don't know if it was on camera. It's just this really out-of-the-way place. You emerged from a recent battle with what initially appeared to be superficial damage. Shit, but now your chief engineer tells you it conceals a deeper structural issue. Unless it's fixed, the integrity of your hull is at risk. Well, venture outside to fix it myself, I guess. Okay, good. I gained some hull. Alright, nice. That portends well. Ow, that does it. Okay, the Eleutheria Transit Relay. A stone edifice scintillant with sigils is encased in a contrivance of steel and brass. Okay, yeah. This one leads to Eleutheria, a place of revolutionaries and malcontents. It is little used. Buy a travel permit. I needed a lot of money. Okay, yeah, I think this is like a higher level. The unkempt man greets you with a groan. When you inquire about the cost of a travel permit, he winces. Could you be quieter? The whiff of alcohol offers an explanation as to his troubles. It's a work of many minutes for him to deposit your funds into a wall safe and fill in 2 separate ledgers, one stamped with the Eagle's Empyrean emblem. He passes you an ornately marked vellum scroll. It might look nice, but they don't fit in my filing cabinet. Bloomin' Empyrean show-offs. He apparently feels no need to be polite about London's once ally, even though it was Empyrean technology that helped open the door to the heavens. Interesting, interesting. So it's a different faction than London. Present myself to customs, I guess. Every relay's on the hunt for contraband. Okay. No, I have nothing illegal, nothing illicit here. And what do I need? Travel to Eleutheria. Need a savage secret. Damn. Or 2 caddies of tea. Be warned, you may not be able to return from Eleutheria for some time. God damn. Okay. Alright. Let's see where this takes us. I'm not there. here. And where are we on the map? Ooh, Eleutheria. And the map is fucking blank. Alright, so we're going towards the center. And I'm sure there will be spookers along the way. For many, this is the first they see of Eleutheria. Murmuring groves, scattered ruins, a midnight sky. Spoopy. Oh, what is that? Huh? Get the fuck out of here, kid! What? Oh, they're not super strong. Oh, get... What, you just blew up? What are these? They're grievers. They continue to spew livid ichor into the sky. I can excavate its digestive system. I can dig in its throat. Or I can decipher the sigils in its bones. Trade visions of the heavens for a moment of inspiration and experience. That sounds pretty good, but it's a lot. I'll do one of these. The grievers are not one of Mr. Darwin's cosmic accidents. They were made. The sigils, you believe, describe their purpose in their place. You identify a symbol of consumption, another of duty or responsibility, another of violation. As best as you can tell, when the laws of distance were broken... What? When the laws of distance were broken, when there existed places that should not be, the grievers were sent to correct this situation. Does that mean, like, when warp gates were constructed? The law, like, that's what a law of distance being broken means, right? Like, you're subverting a kind of cardinal rule of space travel. I think so. So these things kind of guard the relays. Good to know. What are you? Let's... Oh, yeah, strip its hide to repair your hull. Fuck yeah. It didn't repair it that much, but at the same time, it wasn't that hard to kill. Let's go kill the other one. Come on! You're jump scaring me, dude. What is this? A dowser? Dowser, no dowsing. That's pretty good. That kills. The temperature has plummeted and continues to fall by the hour. Pipes lock with ice. The crew wrap themselves in coats and blankets. It will not be enough. No, I'm stoking the engines, dude. I'm stoking the engines. It's not that hard to... Not that hard to get around. Alright, what have you got for me, Dowser? Something good, maybe? A Dowser defeated. The ravaged vessel is silent. Its flags have been torn off, its name obliterated with lampblack. The Dowsers are fanatical devotees of the liberation of night. They attack any engine that dares poison the dark with its light. They'll be hostile if your engine's headlight is on. Alright, let's scavenge its plating. Partial success. Lamplight flickers as your crew work. They're nervous, and with shaking hands come mistakes, and with mistakes, arguments. The ruin of the Dowser groans ominously. Is there still movement inside? Call your engineers back. No, that's alright, guys. Oh, nice! So I didn't lose anything, and I gained a little bit of hull anyway. You leave the Dowser and anything that survives in its lightless corridors to the cold sky. Alright, where'd that thing go? Where'd the Griever go, or whatever the fuck they're called? There it is. Alright, I knew that thing was almost dead. Let's try to gain a vision of the heavens. Or, I guess, I don't know. Sure, why not? And an Eleutherian mystery. It's the bones that catch your attention, specifically their marrow. A sigil is imprinted in it. Splitting a bone, you extract and slice the marrow. Every inch, you find a different sigil. Something has been written in the Griever's bones. That's fucking metal, dude. Alright, so we've been here approximately 3 seconds. It's already creepy. Oh my god, dude. Are you serious? I'm not where I thought I was. Whatever, dude. It costs fuel. It's fine. going towards the center. We're going towards the center. Let's send the scout out. I'm sure we'll find something. What the fuck is that symbol? It's not even on the legend. What is that? I mean, I'm not backtracking that far, but I mean, I'm curious. Also, that was really good range for that bat. Did you notice that? Kudos, bat. You're doing a good job. Go out again. Find something. Oh, it's another one. Good, I'll get a chance right away. Die. You dowser. Oh, you missed me, you idiot. I do like that this gun pushes enemies away. It's nice. Would you die, please? Oh, you're stuck. What can I do? Let's try to scavenge its plating this time and succeed maybe this time, actually. Nice, we did. I did gain some terror. But I gained a lot of hull. My terror is quite high already, though. Jeez Louise. Okay, now let's see what this crescent moon symbol on the map means. Is it like an encounter? It's gotta be, because there's more than one of them, which means it's not like a location, right? It's these ruins predate humanity. Their architecture is gargantuan, their purpose inscrutable. Okay, so it's essaying. It's the Eleutheria version of essaying. Okay. Ruins. Cool, 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 cool. Now we're looking for the Eagle's Empyrean, right? What are you? Are you hostile to me? No? Or do you not know I'm here? Seems like you don't know I'm here. Empyrean Outrider. Cracked glass. Recent damage to your engine cracked some of its windows. Now, boisterous winds have shattered them entirely. Shit. Leave them broken. Oh, I succeeded in whatever that roll was. The port corridors are awash with luminous starlight. It's no surprise when some of the crew are struck down by maladies of the mind. One of them raves at length about the things they saw in the starlight. The imagery lingers with you. Okay. Is this in the freaking foreground? Yes, it is. Oh, I like the music. Run into me, dude. Why do you kind of seem like you're following me? Like a freaking wall. I like walls. Scout returns. What has it found? What is this? This isn't even on the map. Oh, the gentleman. I've heard about you, smuggler dudes. Which means since I am a smuggler, you are my friend, correct? The gentleman. The Midnight Confessional or the gentleman? This part of Pan is Claimed by the gentlemen, a notorious gang of smugglers and their families, hangers-on, clients, and parasites. The gentlemen know of you. You are welcome here. Smugglers strut like kings through the streets, wearing their black coats like finery and their scars like crowns. They nod to you as they pass. Okay. Barrels of starshine are rolled openly along the streets. It's delivered by star rakers, who comb it from Eleutheria's still pools and bring it here for the gentlemen to distribute across the heavens. Okay. What's this? The Midnight Confessional. In the gloom behind the lights of Pan, the gentlemen ply their midnight trade. They shun those who don't know their signs or their oaths. Ah, I can trade tales of terror for things here. Okay. Okay. So, what do you got in the bazaar here? Smuggling prospects. Alright, and then what do you actually have to sell? Ooh, more stuff. So hogsheads of starshine. And you also sell a cabinet of curiosities. That's useful because it goes in a different slot, see? The other hidden compartments went in the plating slots. This one goes in the bridge slot. Now what about these concealed cavities? Yeah, that's the same thing we saw before. Hidden hold. +3 hidden compartments. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, folks. If I can get like 2 of these and then 1 of something else, that would allow me to have 7, right? And 7's the largest number of illicit materials I've ever seen requested at once. So I could turn a tidy profit like that. I might have to come back here on my way back. Okay, but then so that kind of means, I think, that Pan is rather close. It seems like it. The whistling apps. This is another thing I can't deal with, right? I should probably send the bat out again. You near Pan, once a cathedral of the heavens. There's another thing over there. Hold on. Oh, you know what? Maybe the... oh, I see. The moonlight sign is just a question mark. It's something that I haven't discovered yet. Okay. What's this? The Ministry? The Brazen Brigade? Let's find out. I looked goofy, by the way. The hour in Pan. Clocks are not welcome in Pan. Instead, the musical piping that emits from the adamant idol dictates the time. The devils of the Brazen Brigade interpret it and inform the city of the current hour and the activities associated with it. An hour may be of any duration. The longest one on record lasted a month. And they occur in no fixed order. A wise captain heeds the hour before setting foot in Pan. It is the hour of veracity, when the word eaters are abroad. Twice, Eleutheria has been turned upside down by storytellers. Now the profession is prohibited in Pan. During the hour of veracity, the word eaters bare their feet, cover their faces with ash, and roam the city, confiscating stories. So I could avoid them as I go about my business? Or take a sizable escort as I go about my business? Alright, please succeed. Okay. My crew ring me about, forming a deterrence of fists and fierce expressions. The word eaters slink away, casting covetous glances at me. Skyfarers are fat with stories. And I gained another Eleutherian mystery. I don't know what I do with those. Okay, so I have got the Temple of Almost Time and the Grove of Far Too Late. Okay. The Temple of Almost Time. One ruin rises above the rest. Dismal in its desolation, it commands the grove. From its broken windows, the adamant idol can be seen, like the moon viewed from a tower. The commanders and knights of the Brazen Brigade reside within. Here, their solemnest rituals and their dearest venerations are performed. Spy on the leaders of the Brazen Brigade. Well, yeah, let's do that. The curious dilettante. Who is this dilettante? She guides me away from the battered remnants of the temple and across an outcropping of broken stones to an even older temple. Looking down, you see you're walking across not stones but graves, each carved with the name of a saint. Each of these died before the devils fled Caduceus, the dilettante tells you as he pulls you to crouch below a broken rose window. That was a place in the last game. You have an enviable view of the temple opposite. Within, the Brazen Brigade are preparing a feast, a table laden with souls and spices, mock thrones for every chair. At each table setting is placed a reliquary, a finger, a faceted eye, a variegated limb. The devils recreate a heavenly court with their saints seated as masters. Interesting. So what do I need for this to do stuff here? I need cavalry in the brigade, so I need to join them. Interesting. And it looks like it's just for trading items. So I don't know. I don't know if that's... It's probably situationally useful. Let's go to the Grove of the Far Too Late and enter the grove. Here the Brazen Brigade venerate the Saints of Hell. Okay. Walk in the fiefdom of the Brazen Brigade, the devils that aspire to seize heaven's thrones. Now, I don't know what any of these things mean. Like, I'm assuming this isn't the classical Christian version of hell and heaven, right? Unless it just is. Or if we've kind of, you know, the humans who exist here have kind of tacked those labels onto these groups. I don't know. The carved faces of saints peer down at you from arches and columns. Some have expressions of serenity, their many mouths gently smiling. Other more ecstatic saints are contorted in sanctified rapture. A curious dilettante. Oh, yes, I was supposed to do this first. I guess this is the curious dilettante. A curious dilettante waves you to join him by a sunken arch. You're just in time. They're about... He's cut off by the sound of horns. A troop of devils thunder past. A single devil in a suit is their quarry. They pursue him to the boundary of the grove, where he disappears in the mists. They hate the republicans of their kin, the dilettante whispers. They will not suffer equality here. Oh, interesting. Here, the Brazen Brigade... yeah, we talked about this. Okay. Exchange mysteries with the curious dilettante. An artist tolerated by the brigade for his sympathies with their splendor. Okay. So, okay. Trade those for a savage secret. I don't want to do that right now. Go join the brigade. This will begin your initiation into the Brazen Brigade. You will not be able to ally with any other faction on Pan afterwards. Okay, that's too much. Because I don't know what the other factions are. Okay, hold on. What's what can you tell me, dilettante? Do you know more about the Brazen Brigade? I wish to witness suffering, not out of sadism, you understand, but my station in life has always been privileged. My art, myself, lacks something for it. Oh my god, the fucking artist who needs to experience the world, to put the truth into their art. Wishing to learn more of injustice, of doomed causes, I came here. The brigade have been very accommodating. I think they appreciate the interest. As for the brigade, they are unique among devils I've known. Their saints are the grand devils who once served in the heavens, but rebelled and were cast down or imprisoned or fled. The stories are inconsistent on the point. Alright. Alternate theory. Alternate interpretation. What if the heavens are the realms of the stars? Possibly even the constellations, right? Remember, the constellations are like nations or confederacies of stars. So what if the heavens represent the dominions of stars, and then the devils are some other race who served them and then rebelled or ran away? I think that's possible. Okay. That's good for now. Is there anything else I can do here? Nah. See you, dude. Alright, now, where the fuck is Pan? I think it's like right here. I think it's like right in here. I'm just gonna keep following this architecture. Pan! I found Pan! You guys? A new port. Hooray! King's Idol Station. As exuberant as an old pirate den of the Caribbean, Penn Station teems with thieves and merchants, smugglers and evangelicals of inventive new cults. In a grove nearby is the seat of the Cypress King, who has little power. Recruit a feline eccentric. Fuck yeah! A woman sits at a station side in oil-stained overalls. 3 overfed, baleful cats lounge near her. I'm looking for work, she says, climbing to her feet. The cats observe you with naked hostility. I'm afraid they're part of the package, she says, indicating them. Hell yeah. As she climbs aboard, she pats your locomotive's boiler fondly. Hello, my girl. I love the engineers. Alright, cool. Before we do anything else, let's talk to her. Where are you at, girl? She has a cabin, but usually sleeps on a spare mattress in the engine room. There, she can hear the rhythm and rumble of the engine and wake when it hiccups. Her cats have all found favorite places among the machinery and pipework. Let's speak to her. Sorry, Captain, busy. Oh, my engine will need to be in better repair before she has time to talk. Oh, that's embarrassing. Alright. Well, alright. King's Idol Station. Here is Pan, the dusky heart of Eleutheria. Built upon the sundered remains of a cathedral of the heavens, now overgrown with midnight groves, it is a refuge for rebels, outcasts, and pariahs, for the unloved, the unmourned, and the unbelievable. Several factions have claimed fragments of the ruins, but the central dock is a neutral ground. It heaves with crowds, and the air is filled with cries and music and raving and laughter. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot to do here. Also, well, I can recruit crew. That's, you know, good anyway. Look at this, though. Repair your locomotive. Spend an Eleutherian mystery to repair half the damage to your hull. That's obnoxious. But I guess I'm doing it. So, you know what that incentivizes? That incentivizes you to wait a while before you repair your hull, right? Because you're going to get a lot more value out of it if you're almost dead. That's dastardly. So that's just another way to kind of increase the peril of this whole area. Alright, please tell me that's enough to talk to her. Oh, it is. Okay. Break the ice with an offer of approved reading material. Alright, thwarted. She smiles. Thanks, Captain. A cat hisses furiously at you from its perch on the overhead piping. Stop it, Asmodee, the eccentric scolds. Thanks, Captain, she continues. I brought some books with me, but I've already... A prolonged, deafening clamor interrupts her. A second cat has knocked over a toolbox, covering the floor and spanners. The third climbs under the engine and becomes trapped in a gauntlet of pumping pistons and whirring wheels. It yowls pitiably. You tell her she can help herself to the books when she's less occupied. 3 sets of yellow, baleful eyes watch you depart. They seem smug. Okay, as time passes, her story will progress. I'm guessing I can't talk to her now. Again. I'm gonna check in on you. Yeah, it hasn't been enough time, so I figured. Was it the clay conductor who needed more time? Oh. Attempt clay singing. I have all the shit that I need. Let's try it. I'll try it. Mixed with sugar and water, the nectar's taste is almost worth the wrist-wrenching labor. You gargle it just as you saw the clay conductor do. Your throat feels as though it has expanded. Your vocal range has widened. You can project further. Your voice is richer and more resonant. The practice is exhausting. Your vocal cords throb with the low notes and trill with the high. You sing of the rock and shale, the arias of quarrying, labor, and the living clay. It's passable, but not there yet. But more practice will surely make perfect. My singing is horrible. Oh, man. I wonder if I should do more of that, or if I should learn more first. Because, like, look at this. Your knowledge of the clay choirs is limited. It kind of seems like that's the only thing I can do next. Interesting. Alright, what else we got in fucking Pan? Did I look at stuff here? Yeah, I did. Alright, let's visit the Cyprus king, I guess. Pan has no ruler, but it does have a king. Their position is not a powerful one, nor secure. Their only real authority is to rule on any disagreements that can't be settled at the forum. During the Hour of Thorns, anyone can challenge the king and, if successful, take the crown. Reminder for me to try becoming the king. In a burgundy grove, shaggy with vines and moss, the current Cyprus king resides, none other than January of the Revolutionaries' Calendar Council. Ex-academic, anarchist, recruiter, lover of crosswords. She wears a mask of two bearded faces, one looking forward, the other backward. Consider bringing port reports to the king. Sure. Though the dockside businesses use sovereigns for convenience, for most other purposes, mysteries are a more valuable currency in Pan. It's the city of secrets and of initiations. Okay. So, okay. Good to know. I can get mysteries there. Ask the king how to leave Eleutheria. The relay station by which you entered the region was broken. I did not even realize. You're informed that the Eagles Empyrean, London's nominal allies in opening the path through the sky, maintain a transit gate that leads back to the Reach. The Empyrean lies somewhere in Eleutheria, beyond the Belt of Midnight. Oh, yeah, that's clear as day. Exchange knowledge for a searing enigma. Damn. Okay. 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 I will do that once. Searing enigmas, enigmas are very good. I've only gotten freaking 4 the whole game. Okay. Yeah, not gonna lie. I felt like... Oh, I can just recruit crew whenever. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, I felt like there was gonna be more to do here. Maybe it was Eagles Empyrean that I was thinking of. Oh, there's a shit ton of... Oh, there's a ship shop. Okay, first let's look at the bazaar. Oh, here we go. Nice, Bombazine to the Eagle. Let's take Bombazine to the Eagles Empyrean, and Eagles Empyrean lies to the east of Pan. Thank you. Souls to Caduceus. And Caduceus lies to the southeast of Pan. Sure, let's take both of these. Alright, that's the bazaar. The night market is like the regular market, right? Okay. Which one of these should I look at first? Engineering or the engine yard? Let's look at the engine yard. Is there anything different, or are they all... Ooh, this is new. Okay, look at this. This is cool. So this was like the top tier ship. It still is, but there's another one. Okay, so this one is obviously more... This ship is obviously more like commerce minded. This one's more fighting minded. Although not that much. Let's look at total number of slots. So 2 weapons and then 6 others. This has 2 weapons and then 6 others, but they're distributed differently. This has 3 plating slots, which I feel like is not what I want. Yeah, and then it's also less efficient. Yeah, the Moloch class liner is definitely the way to go. Like, this one looks cool as hell. But this one's just better. So that's I'm actually not even that far away from the goal. But, more importantly, let's see what they've got to offer in terms of augmentations. Shielding gives armor. Cool, cool. This is new. Oh man, there's a lot of shit here. The Vala. This is a rapid-fire cannon that manages both heat and wanton devastation with admirable alacrity. I think that's just a better version of this, the Grimalkin. Look, it's the same damage range and it's the same range and heat. Okay, so this is another rapid fire one. So that would be like another version of the Tears of Astolat, right? I think the Tears of Astolat's better. And then this is like another shotgun, which I don't have the stats for. So I'm thinking I just get this, right? That's just an upgrade. For sure, for sure. And then we could get a Gleaming Galley, which is just 8 quarters. I don't need that. Sky Steel Plating, that gives a lot more health. Interior Support Pillars, I don't really need that. Rose and Adamant Plating gives a lot more health. Again, I don't really just need health. Like, unless you're in long, protracted battles, I don't think that it does you much good. At least when you have a ship that's this good, you know, that has this much base health to begin with. I'd rather have other stuff. What about Gates of Ivory? Plus 15 hold. Holy shit. Alright, so we also want to get our veils up. Holy fuck, man. These are mines, which I don't really use. And then the Tisiphone. Tisiphone? Okay. Higher movement speed, higher fuel consumption, same full steam speed. Interesting. Wait, and it's really expensive too. That's tough. The base movement speed being well, here's a question. Is the full steam speed relative to the base, like some nominal base value, or relative to the normal speed of this engine? Right? So is the full team speed 150% of 100% or 150% of 125%? Because if it's the former, then, you know, when you're going full steam, it's not really any better than my engine. But if it's the latter, then it would be faster. I'm guessing it's the former. That would just make more sense, I feel like. But I don't know for sure. Interesting, though. Okay, so we're definitely buying that. Putting that there. We can probably sell this, because again, it's just an upgrade. The Uninvited sounds really cool. Very, very cool. Okay. So we've got a couple of things that we want to do now. We want to get enough money for some of these upgrades and for a better ship. We want to find Eagle's Empyrean because that's where, like, most of the plot hooks in Eleutheria are, and we know it's somewhere to the east here. And we want to reduce our terror and not die, as always. But we made it here. It's a very spooky place, and so the next episode will just be dedicated entirely to this very spooky place. Hope to see you then.